Hi guys, what's up guys? So today we're doing a sugar cookies versus chocolate chip cookies challenge, okay?
we're in a situation that multiplies itself. People
Let's
who
do
are
it.
in
Wait,
famine, you
wait,
can't
can't
just feed them
wait.
calories and say, oh,
What's
you're
up?
going to be okay. That's a medical crisis, right? That's a crisis where you need constant attention from experts and professionals. And while Israel can say,
No
yes, we're
sugar
letting more
cookies, ready?
supplies in, they are not letting some huge surge of
Okay.
humanitarian experts, workers, aid people into Gaza yet.
Now, Samantha Power, she is the highest ranking U.S. official to say that a famine is underway in northern Gaza. Can you explain for us the significance
The
of
sugar
this
cookies
statement?
taste good, then it's not bad.
Absolutely.
You see it?
So
It's
Power
me,
made
see it
that
softness,
comment when she was asked about the
nice and
story I actually
soft
broke last week
and
about an
chewy.
internal assessment USAID had made. So her agency is supposed to be, the gold standard for the US government of humanitarian crises, tracking them, addressing them. Her agency has privately made this statement and warned the White House we're in a famine. They told the White House, they told the
I
State Department,
prefer
they told
chocolate chip cookies
embassies,
than
but
more
they
than sugar
weren't letting
cookies.
that out publicly, right? That was that private assessment. Now that Power has been pressed on it from Congressman Castro, who cited my story, the U.S. cannot
So
back
guys,
away
so let me
from
know whether I
knowing
like
what it's
sugar cookies
enabling,
than more
right? And
than
this has
chocolate
several
chip cookies.
implications. This has implications for
So who like
both the reality
you
of
like sugar
President
cookies
Biden's
or
policies, right,
chocolate
and
chip
what he's
cookies?
allowing to happen on his watch, when he
You
has
pick chocolate chip
huge
cookies?
leverage over
That's cool.
Israel, which couldn't conduct its war without American support. It also has legal implications, which I know, as someone who with a legal background that might be of interest as well to you. Right now, Israel is on trial at the world's top court, the International Court of Justice, for genocide, right? And that court has said repeatedly, Israel, you need to let in more humanitarian
I
aid.
guess let's pick.
Now that even
Let's try
Israel's
chocolate chip
top
cookies.
ally, closest friend in the world, is saying it is our assessment that this is not just a humanitarian crisis, this is a famine. And really important to remember another phrase that the USAID officials used in that memo that I revealed, at Powers Agency. They said this is, quote, unprecedented in modern history. And what that means is the scale with which it's declined for the 2.3 million people in Gaza is so rapid, we don't know how bad this could get. This is not like other famines we've seen.
That was Akbar Shahid Ahmed. Thank you so much for that important context with this ongoing story. Coming up next, Congressman James Clyburn of South
Okay,
Carolina
guys,
is
chocolate chip
joining
cookies.
me to
It
talk
doesn't taste the
politics. He's
best,
played a
but
pivotal
it
role
tastes
in getting
good
Joe
than more
Biden
than sugar cookies. That's all.
basically
More than
the
sugar cookies.
nomination and then ultimately toward the finish line in the last election. We're going to talk about what's changed since then, including the biggest threat to Biden and his coalition, and more than that, after the break on Belsh.
Nothing dims my light like a migraine. With Nurtec ODT, I found relief.
The only migraine medication that helps treat and prevent all in one.
To those with migraine, I see you.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura and the preventive treatment of episodic migraine in adults. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after using. The most common side effects are nausea, indigestion, and stomach pain.
It's time we all shine. Talk to a healthcare provider about Nurtec ODT from Pfizer.
Here's to getting better with age.
Here's to beating these two. I'll get the
Help fuel today with Boost High Protein. Complete nutrition you need without the stuff you don't. So, here's to now.
Welcome to Stormy Heights,
Looking for
where
sugar
the
cookies.
windows are always Pella. Pella's fiberglass is the strongest material for windows and patio doors. The fiberglass frame is even scratch and dent resistant. Pella Windows.
cheaper replacement windows by Pella now.
At Safelite, we'll take care of fixing your windshield. But did you know we can take care of your insurance claim? That means less stress for you.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Have a good one. Schedule today at safelight.com.
A good burr.
My day job is as an author
Okay, guys, which
relations
is
manager for a
like
publisher.
better?
I'm in books and
Chocolate chip
I
cookie
think about stories
or
all the
sugar
time.
cookie?
The St. Jude story, it's a beautiful, beautiful story that you can't make up.
Let's make sugar
Fundraising
cookie.
and
I
raising
like sugar
awareness for St.
cookie.
Jude is not just helping kids in the United States, it's helping kids all over the world. And that's a huge deal. What I do really does make an impact. So I love what I do for St. Jude, and
The sugar
I just know
cookie
that I'm in
tastes
the right
better
place.
than more than chocolate chip
RSV
cookie.
is out there for those 60 years and older. Protect against RSV with Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose Arexvy.
I should drink milk away. I should drink milk and cookies. That's my favorite, milk and cookies. Like, I could put chocolate chip cookie on my milk, and I put sugar cookie on my milk.
It's part stubborn stain remover and part pacemaker.
I didn't put an apple juice in my sugar
New breed
cookie.
of clean.
It's time for Mainly Tub's huge annual warehouse clearance sale. Soak up incredible savings with up to
I like to drink
$3,500
apple
in
juice,
instant rebates,
and I
along
like to
with
drink milk.
0% APR for 60 months financing on new Hot Spring and
So maybe
Caldera
next time
slides.
maybe we'll
Slashed on over
do
100
milk and
shampoo
cookies
and demo
challenge.
hot tubs. Plus, save up to $7,000 on swim spas and
Man, let's
10%
go back
off
to sugar
saunas.
cookie.
Mainly Tub's huge annual warehouse clearance sale going on now through April 22nd at their 7 New England showrooms and at mainlytubs.com.
Choosing your plan on the Health Connector can be easy. Tufts Health Direct has low premiums, extras to help you save even more, a large network of providers, and health programs to help you live better. That means more money in your pocket, more ways to stay healthy.
That's not on my video.
To choose from. Easy. All you have to
Look
do
at the
is
camera.
call or visit our website today and learn more about Tufts Health Direct.
What's that video?
I use the Febreze Stagify plug. And I use this. Febreze has a microchip to control scent
That's-
release, so
that's
it
my
helps
camera.
first stay fresh for 50 days. 50 days? And it's refill
Why am I
friendly,
camera?
that means I'll never miss a day of freshness. Febreze plug.
Here in Hawaii,
Right, I like chocolate chip cookies,
time to
and I
slow
like sugar
down.
cookies.
Time to share with others. Or lend a helping hand.
What do you like better,
We
chocolate
have
chip
all
cookies
the
or
time
sugar
in the
cookies?
world, but no
I like
time
to
to
pick
waste.
both.
What has happened here in Arizona is a new inflection point. It has demonstrated once and for all that overturning Roe was just the opening act of a larger strategy to take women's rights and freedoms. And we all must understand who is to blame. Former President Donald Trump did this. Donald Trump is the architect of this healthcare crisis.
That was Vice President Kamala Harris at a campaign event in Tucson, Arizona yesterday, where she met with women and doctors.
The
impacted
chocolate
by
chip
the
cookie
Arizona
tastes good,
Supreme
not
Court's
bad.
decision that
It's
a
not bad at all.
total abortion ban passed
It's
in
nice and soft and chewy.
1864 is enforceable
I like
in
chocolate chip cookies.
2024. Harris delivered a fiery speech last night, and she seems quite comfortable taking up the fight for abortion rights as part of her and President Biden's re-election campaign. Just last month, she became the first vice president to visit an abortion clinic that was in St. Paul, Minnesota. Now, across the country, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson made the traditional GOP pilgrimage to former President Trump's resort in Florida just Friday afternoon. The meeting comes as Johnson is facing threats to his job from some in the same right flank that ousted Kevin McCarthy 6 months ago. And as the Arizona ruling has forced Republicans into another awkward spot on abortion and reproductive rights. So Mike Johnson and Donald Trump put their heads together and came up with a plan that they hoped would be mutually beneficial and perhaps distract everyone from their job troubles and their policy embarrassments and the upcoming historic criminal trial. For his part, Speaker Johnson lent his name and reputation to Trump's repeatedly debunked lies about voter fraud, promising to take up a bill in Congress to crack down on non-citizen voting, which, of course, we all know is already illegal. And in return, Donald Trump appeared alongside the embattled House Speaker and voiced his support in a move designed to hold off the mutiny from the Trumpian right. Joining me now is my friend, my brother, James Clyburn, Congressman representing South Carolina's 6th District. Good morning, my friend. How are you today?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for having me.
Democrats have voted with Republicans Republicans in recent weeks helping Speaker
Yeah,
Johnson
right.
pass a bunch of different bills.
See my video.
How do you feel about
Okay, guys.
yesterday's event with Trump and
So-
Johnson and Mar-a-Lago affects the ability for Democrats to continue to work
I like
with the
chocolate
Speaker?
chip cookies, and I like sugar cookies, my favorites. So, guys, you like chocolate chip cookies and sugar cookies?
But I don't think this
They're
will
good.
have a whole lot
So
of
this is
impact
the last one.
on what Hakeem Jeffries and the leadership
Like
of the
a chocolate.
Democratic Party is going to be about. Because we will always put this country
This is a chocolate chip cookie
over
and a
any
sugar cookie.
candidate. And it's
I
so
like,
that the Speaker
I like
is putting
both.
candidate Trump over the country
Who's going
for
for
these
first?
United States.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
And we will never do that. We ran
Like sugar cookie.
on the platform of putting people over politics, and we'll continue to do that. And so when it comes to preserving this democracy, moving an agenda forward
Like
for the
chocolate
benefit
chip
of the
cookie.
American people, we will set aside the politics and not worry about this press conference full of bad information, misinformation, disinformation, just outright lies. And that's what they were doing. When you have a study done of 20 years of elections in this country and find out that less than 3
Guys, I like to put
or
ice
4
cream on the
dozen,
cookie. Like I put
of people
the ice cream touch
voted
on my
illegally.
sugar cookie and my
You
chocolate
don't
chip
know
cookie.
exactly why they voted illegal. I don't know if they
On my
thought they
favorite.
were legal, whatever may be the case. We're talking about less than 0.00001%. That, to me, is what that press conference is all about, trying to create something out of nothing, but that will not deter us from doing what is necessary for the American people.
So you mentioned elections. Let's talk about that. In order to be successful in November, we know that President Biden is going to need the full support of Black voters. And back in January, this is what you said.
How worried are you about Black voters showing up for President
Like my
Biden in
haircut?
November?
Am I tired?
Well, I'm not worried. I'm very concerned.
So then you weren't worried. You were very concerned. Are you still not worried? Are you still concerned? Give me an update. Where do you stand on that now?
I am still concerned because I've been around this business long enough to know that were it not for misinformation, that Hillary Clinton would have been elected president of the United States, and I think all of us know that. And we do know that we just had recent testimony in the House with the Republican chair of the committee saying that the Russians are carrying forward misinformation, disinformation over social media in such a way that it concerns the Republican leadership. That the decisions
That'll be ending the video.
based upon false information. That's what concerns me. I want the American voter to be well informed, blacks and whites, to know the answer to the 3-word question. Who did this? Who did what led to January 6, 2021? Who did what led to women losing their reproductive rights? Who did what was caused us not to be able to pass a bipartisan?
Okay, guys, that's gonna be ending the video.
We finally yesterday
Hold on.
got enough votes to pass our intelligence legislation.
Okay, guys, that's it for today's video for sugar cookies versus chocolate chip cookies challenge. Make sure you like, subscribe, and notifications, and come back for the next video. Okay, bye for now. Bye.
Answer that one question.
Bye.